Hey guys, welcome to Digital Nomad. We are going to be doing a big adventure, and this is the start of a small mini-series that we're doing on the West Coast Trail, which is something that me and Mars are going to be starting in a few days. So we're at home right now, packing, getting everything sorted out, and I thought I would show you guys all the preparation that's gone into it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the mini series. Hopefully the videos will come out well, and it will be an interesting watch for anyone that's interested in doing the West Coast Trail. So what have we got here?
It's the staging area.
The staging area.
Yeah. So trying to have things a little bit organized and spread out so that we can go down the checklist and see if we've got everything.
Okay. You can start by explaining to the people that don't know exactly what the West Coast Trail is.
Well, I'll start off by saying how I found out about it, which was on our first flight over to Canada. It was one of those little info videos that they had in the sort of the list of things that you could watch whilst you were being ferried over between London to Vancouver.
Okay.
And I thought it looked awesome, and it's a multi-day hike on Vancouver Island.
A multi-day hike.
Putting it lightly.
How many days?
Well, it depends on how easy you take it. Like most estimates are like 5 to 8 days.
Okay.
And in those 5 to 8 days, you need to be prepared for changeable weather, and you need to carry with you all of your food.
Okay, what does changeable weather mean? Where is the trail?
The trail is along the coast of Vancouver Island, so the West Coast
Trail.
The
West Coast.
West Coast Trail.
Okay.
You're trying to leave me there. And a lot of you can either choose to do it from north to south or from south to north.
Okay.
So you pick your entry point. And you've got a bit where it's more along the beach and it's a little bit more scenic and a little bit more pretty, and the other end is a little bit more gnarly with lots of ladders, etc.
Okay. How long is it?
A little bit more covered. It's 70 plus.
Okay. And how many days do the average people take to do it?
I don't know, 6, 7.
Okay.
I think.
So it's a 7, 5, 6 or 7, depending how fast you are, day trek along the west coast of Vancouver Island, during which you have to camp and you have to take with you
all of your food,
all your clothes,
your shelter,
okay,
etc. So and you need to read up on being safe in bear country. It's also wolf and cougar country. And
you have to sterilize all your own water as well. Okay, so walk us through the equipment.
Well,
so start from the outside and go in.
We've obviously got a tent.
Okay.
Which we've...
Tent.
This little guy. We slept in this one before, when we went to the Okanagan.
Uh-huh.
It's a lovely little tent. I think it'll do us fine.
Okay. What else have we got? Big items?
Well, big items to bring everything with us in our bags. So that's your slightly bigger bag.
This is my bag. It's a 70-litre rucksack. And your bag?
Is this bad boy.
Okay.
And I believe that's a... Is that a...
65?
No, it's a 55 only. Because of the changeable weather, etc. We kind of thought that it would be a good idea to have a basic tarp with us, so that in case
we've got a tarp.
This one.
So we can set up a tent in relative
dry
shelter. Yeah. Okay. What else? Boots.
But okay, yeah, we've got our boots.
Yeah, we bought heavy duty good hiking boots. We already had hiking boots, but they weren't fully waterproof or fully up to the task. So we bought boots.
Yep. Gore-Tex.
More boots. Okay, carry on with your shelter.
Okay, shelter and sleep. So we've got sleep mat, like the bottom bits, and we've got I've already put mine in the bags. Two sleeping bags.
They're both packed away in the bags already.
In compression bags, waterproof compression bags.
Okay, what else have we got? Walk us through the stuff on the table.
Okay, so we've got walking sticks.
Why do you need them?
Why do we need them? Because with the potential for quite a bit of rain and just general moisture, also with fog, etc., things can get quite slippy.
Walking on logs and rocks and stuff.
Exactly. So you need to sort of balance and traverse over fallen trees, etc., and it just gives you extra balance and helps with the weight of the bag. Because on this trail, how many people start a day? Is it 60 people that start a day?
60 people start a day, and because you have to book to get on it. You have to book with Parks Canada to get on it. 60 people start every day, and 1 in 100 people who hike it have to get evacuated because they injure themselves somewhere on the trail. So statistically speaking, it's quite dangerous, but I think dangerous means mostly twisted ankles or broken ankles or something like that, just from tripping over and hurting yourself or running out of food or something like that.
Yeah, the thing
or
is
getting eaten by a bear.
Well, for the people who want to get rescued with a little bit more flair, because it's quite remote. There's a reason for the fee. It's I believe, and the maintenance of some of the campsites, but also the extent that the rescue missions need to take in terms of they need to get there by water or by air.
Okay, back to the items on the table.
So we've got the tent, we've got the walking sticks,
Mm-hmm.
we've got cooking gear.
Okay, what's the cooking gear?
So this is got recommended to us as a jet boil.
Yeah, it was Carl of Cabin fame that recommended us a jet boil, and you basically fill it up with water and attach it to the fuel. And it boils up water really quickly. And what do you do with the boiled water?
You add it to the dehydrated food packs.
Okay, we'll show those later, but
yes.
That's what that's for. So what else have we got?
We've got a little lights. We've also got headlights somewhere. We've got some med stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the aqua tabs.
What are they?
This is for your water purification.
Okay.
So you need to, as you go, you sort of collect it from streams, etc., and you add your aqua tabs. They recommend having at least 2 water containers.
Okay, so you put the tablets in one, and
yeah, because you need to
drink from the other one, because the tablets take time to take effect.
And because of to sort of make you feel a little bit better about the color of the water, we've also got other bits, but that's food stuff. So
okay, we'll go over the food later on.
We've got glovies.
What are the gloves for?
The gloves are for the section of the trail where we're going to be doing a lot of ladder climbing.
Okay, so that's to stop you from getting splinters and to stop you from slipping off the ladders.
Exactly. Just general health and safety.
Okay, what else we got?
What else we got? We have this bad boy.
Okay.
Which is recommended to have in your tent at
Let's
night.
have a look at it. This is the bear counter assault bear deterrent spray, pepper spray.
I mean, that's a badass name,
Yeah.
but it's a badass purpose. But
It's
apparently,
the bear spray.
the bear spray, you can get them smaller. I did ask, but they did say that it did need a certain amount of pressure to be able to go the distance that you want it to go, because otherwise you'll be sucking face with the bear before you can use it. So
Okay, so what else have we got?
size is good. What else? So we've got muggies. I just thought this would be a good idea. A little bit of a heat.
Emergency blanket.
Some plasters.
More medical stuff.
These, well, this little thing, like for our own
For washing yourself and
your bits.
your utensils. What else have we got?
Fork,
Eating
spoon
utensils.
things,
Some rope.
medical kit, quick dry towel,
Yep.
hiking socks,
Clothes and stuff. All the hiking gear.
So
Waterproof gear as well.
the general thing that got recommended in terms of the reading that we've done, recommended at the very least a camp outfit and a hiking, like a day outfit, so that you have your one that is a waterproof and your general activity kind of outfit, and the one that you have at camp that you have for your sleep.
Okay.
So but something that is especially like for cold nights, they have something that's warm and long.
Okay.
Also to have waterproof trousers in case of that changeable weather that we mentioned, and
Gaiters.
those bad boys. Yes.
So for anyone that doesn't know what gaiters are, you attach them to your feet once you've got your hiking boots on, and they stop crap from going in the top of your hiking boots and stop water from going in the top of your hiking boots. So they're not entirely waterproof, but it's like a kind of like a sheath that goes over the top of your boots around your lower leg, and
You don't want to be stopping off every 50
it stops you getting
minutes.
rocks and branches and
Exactly.
wet and mud and all crap inside of your boots.
It
Okay.
adds to the general walking comfort, is the idea.
So that's most of the stuff.
Most of the stuff. We obviously got our camera and that camera. So we can take you guys along and show you guys what it's like.
Okay, so walk us through the food.
Food. Right. So I thought, just because I like a little bit of organization, I made a little list of my food bits. So what we've done is we wanted to give ourselves a little leeway in terms of how long we do. So we've got 7 bits of dinner and 7 bits of breakfast of dehydrated food.
Okay.
And which was masterfully selected by Chris.
7 days worth. I literally just went to the hiking store and just took one of each, pretty much.
Yet there's
Well, actually 2 of each.
Yet there's no lasagna.
Yeah. So what you've made a list. What
I've made a
foods?
list.
What dehydrated dinners have we got?
Dinners. Okay, so there's kung pao chicken,
Uh-huh.
honey lime chicken, rice and barbecue chicken. I don't know if you can see a pattern. Brown rice, chicken, and veg. Added that one in there. A rice, chicken, and Persian peach sauce.
Nice.
And a vegetable beef stew. And a turkey tetrazzini.
Okay, and breakfasts?
Breakfasts. We've got scrambled eggs and bacon, scrambled eggs and ham and peppers, peanut and raisin oatmeal, raspberry granola, apple almond crisp, blueberry honey granola, and huevos rancheros.
Okay. Are you excited at the prospect of eating dehydrated food from a packet?
I'm very curious. Very, very curious indeed.
660 calories and 42 grams of protein from one pack is pretty good going. They're not all as good as that, but unfortunately the woman in the store said these ones were they're all right, but apparently some of them you can definitely tell that you're eating dehydrated food, and some of them
As long as you've got
some
food,
of them
right?
some of them the spices and stuff are actually decent, but we'll see.
Let's see. We've got these bits for water to make them a little nicer. Coffee. Good start of the day.
Coffee for the morning.
A little nicer than just basic.
So this is just like a powder drink that you can put in your water to make it taste not like river water with purification tablets in.
Basically, yeah. And to not have it be just mucky brown.
Okay. We've got a watch for keeping track of the tide tables. If you
don't want to get caught out.
Yeah, there's a lot of sections where you have to hike below the high tide line on beaches, so if you don't know the timing of the tides, you can get you can drown. So you don't really want to drown too.
Yeah, the gators won't save you then.
Yeah.
The gators won't save you then.
So, how are you feeling about your first overnight trekking experience? Obviously, you've camped before.
Yes.
Yeah. But
not extensively.
Mostly from a car, though.
By any means.
Okay. Are you fit and able-bodied? Yes. Yeah. So, do you feel prepared?
I mean, I'm reasonably prepared. I mean, I still feel like I'd want to read some of the PDF stuff, but at some point you're just like, well, you just need to do it. I'm excited to see what the scenery is going to be like, what the people are going to be like, how we're going to do. Yeah. In the outside for a week.
The hard terrain.
If I'm going to kill him. Kidding. But I was looking at it with excitement, with some trepidation, but I feel a little bit more comfortable knowing that the weather forecast is reasonably favorable. So we're not probably not gonna get caught in a week's worth of torrential rain.
Worst case scenario, you get drenched for 7 days in the outside, but hopefully that won't happen. It looks like there's going to be like maybe 1 or 2 days of rain or drizzle, so we'll see how it goes. But the trail's so popular that we could only get this mid-September slot, even though we booked in April.
Did we?
We booked in April. So yeah, it's really popular. It was fully booked up, and this is the earliest slot we could get. So it's very, very, very tail end of summer, start of autumn. So fingers crossed for the weather. It's been a pretty dry year, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Okay. Any last words? Because I guess the next bit of video will either be at the trailhead or on the start of the trail. And you'll be
that, or like maybe to have a little peek around, because we're setting off tomorrow morning, but we're not going to go straight to trailhead. It's a reasonable drive, short for Canadian standards, really. But we're going to catch the ferry tomorrow morning
to Vancouver Island.
To go. We're heading from Horseshoe Bay to Nanaimo. And then we are going to be driving up to Tofino for 2 nights first. Yep. Since we had the weekend. And then going from there to the start of the trailhead, sleeping there the night before, and then starting on Tuesday.
You start hiking the trail on Tuesday, yeah. Okay.
So, might get a couple of bits before.
Okay.
Possibly.
Cool. Alright, well, we'll see how it goes, and hopefully we'll survive. And it might be an interesting mini video series.
We might have a cool scar or two.
I might do it in daily diary format, or just see how much I can get out of the camera and record, just see how long the battery and memory lasts as well. Okay, see you guys out there.
Let's do this.